If you build luxury homes in Australia, your financial exposure on any single project is significant. Materials, trades, site costs, and project management expenses accumulate over months before a final payment is received. Progress claims help, but they rarely cover the full cost at each stage. And the gap between your outgoing expenses and incoming payments can run into hundreds of thousands of dollars on a high-end bill. Managing that exposure requires the right finance structures in place before you need them. Here is what is available to luxury home builders, how it works, and what you can realistically access. Luxury home builders occupy an interesting position with lenders. Your contracts are high value, your clients are typically creditworthy, and your work involves significant assets. However, your project timelines are long, your revenue is lumpy, and the scale of individual projects means a single delayed payment can create serious cash flow pressure. Non-bank lenders who understand construction lending are better positioned to work with this profile than traditional banks. For working capital and bridging between progress claims, unsecured business loans provide fast access to funds without requiring property as collateral. You can borrow between $10,000 and $500,000 based on your business bank statements and average monthly revenue, with approval possible in 24 to 48 hours. For covering a shortfall between a progress claim and the next major supplier invoice, this is often the fastest and most practical solution. Equipment finance suits luxury builders investing in vehicles, trailers, site equipment, or specialist tools. The asset is the security, rates are lower than unsecured loans, and the tax treatment is typically more favorable. For high value equipment purchases, this keeps your property free and your borrowing capacity available for working capital when you need it. A business line of credit is particularly valuable for luxury home builders managing multiple projects at different construction stages simultaneously. You access funds as needed, repay as progress payments land, and only pay interest on what you are actually drawing. For builders with 2 or 3 active projects running concurrently, a revolving facility provides far more flexibility than a series of fixed-term loans. For larger borrowing requirements, secured business loans using commercial property or significant business assets as collateral provide access to facilities well above $500,000 at meaningfully lower interest rates. If you need substantial working capital to fund a large contract or expand your building operation, secured finance is worth exploring. Approval takes longer due to valuation requirements, but the cost of borrowing drops considerably. How much you can borrow unsecured depends primarily on your monthly revenue. Luxury builders with strong turnover can access substantial facilities, and lenders familiar with the construction sector will often factor in signed contracts as evidence of forward revenue. Trading history matters. 2 years or more opens significantly more options at better rates. Applications through non-bank lenders take under 15 minutes online with your ABN and business bank statements. A commercial finance broker can identify the lenders best suited to your build profile and contract size before you apply. Brokers are paid by the lender on settlement and do not charge you directly. Use the free Business Loan Finder at Reliable Business Tools to find which loan type suits your luxury home building business. 6 questions, a clear recommendation, no credit check, and no obligation.